Meteorologist Jack Van Meter. For tonight's forecast, a big change as compared to last night's forecast. The big one, obviously, is we're not going to be tracking thunderstorms and we're not going to be tracking really mild conditions. 42 degrees is actually what we'll be cooling down to throughout the remainder of the night and actually slipping back into the 40s by 9 p.m. and again, settling right around 40 degrees to start off our Easter forecast for tomorrow. Speaking of, it's going to be a little chilly out there. 56 degrees as that high temperature, and also tracking some off and on showers. We're just going to be having some gentle showers in the beginning of the day, and then maybe some thunderstorms that work their way back into the forecast for the second half of the day. The good news is we are actually not going to be talking about severe weather whatsoever. So let's go ahead and go hour by hour, starting off at 8 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. And also just notice those temperatures. Again, going to be fairly chilly out there in the lower to mid 40s across Michiana. So just make sure you're bringing kind of that medium coat if you're going to church services tomorrow morning. Rain is going to hold off for the morning, but come back right around the noontime hour. And everybody's going to also be warming up to right around 50 degrees. And again, we're looking at some light rain, maybe a couple heavy downpours in some locations. But again, nothing all of that crazy. Looking like we're actually going to be drying out for the second half of the afternoon and actually clearing out. Maybe get a pretty sunset in there before cloud cover moves back into the forecast. And we watch out to our west as a line of showers, maybe a couple claps of thunder will be moving through Michiana right around midnight to 3 o'clock in the morning. Again, we're not talking severe weather whatsoever, just some regular garden variety thunderstorms, as we like to say here in First Alert Weather. Some rain chances are going to linger into the Monday morning commute forecast, but again, not going to be that big of a problem as we watch cloudy but warmer conditions that'll be making their way into the forecast on Monday. And finally, take a look at this. This is our forecast going all the way out through the beginning of May. Temperatures really going to be heating up. Warmer than normal conditions are expected as we start to move into May. Here's one final look at that 10-day forecast. Again, 56 degrees as that high temperature tomorrow, warming up on Monday, 64 degrees. Just going to be watching those light rain chances in the morning. Then we're going to be drying out and just dealing with those clouds. And by Wednesday, we'll finally be at that 70-degree mark and actually going to be keeping the 70s quite present in the forecast. Not too bad that you're asking about the heat earlier today. I said